In formal verification, you have a balance that needs to be established between trust and, I would say, full paranoia. This is what I mean by that. Formal verification can have pretty dark assumptions about the external world. Say you have an int for a parameter or for an entry into your program. By default, formal verification should say, I don't know what the int is, then it can be anything. This is going to enable you to find all the potential errors that could actually be triggered by a range of values, but it also has a downside. Maybe that you have a little bit more alarms than what you really want. And there are some codes that are not meant to be used in just any context. There are some codes that only are going to be used in a strict context. And in this case, maybe that this range of value is going to be way too wide. This is where you want to actually inform the tool that the range of value is a little bit different, that maybe instead of being the full value of the int, it's something that is more limited. Now, same thing if you're talking about arrays or pointer-like, pointer to structures, those kind of things. You will also have to decide just how much paranoia you want to put in there, because unfortunately, there's not going to be enough time in the universe in order to calculate an infinity of pointers, right? So in memory, you're not going to have an infinity of entities that you can point to. So if any of these are needed in order to make the computations happen, well, you need to decide how many records your pointer is pointing to. So how to do this? Well, it depends first on whether your application is really critical, less critical. So obviously, if it's a plane like right now, it's probably pretty critical. You want to up the ante a little bit and be more paranoid, I would say. If it's something a little bit less critical, maybe that you want to have more restricted assumptions. You also want to know where your software is going to be used, in which context. Maybe that it's meant to be reused. So if it's a library, maybe that you want to be a bit more paranoid. If it's something, a piece of code that will only be used in one context, then maybe you want to use the data coming from that context in order to inform your analysis. And you know, life can sometimes be a journey. Sometimes what you want is to start with fairly restricted ranges of values, and then in order to increase robustness, then you make it so that it has more conservative range of values, meaning wider. There's nothing wrong with that. Going through steps and milestones sometimes is better than to just try to boil the ocean in one go.